Yo, 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 yo. Ah! Ah! Yo, 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 with a child's heart. Nothing gonna get me down. Yo, y'all already know what it is. It's another episode of the Rize Podcast with your boy, Smoothie King. Right back at you. I told you. Top of the morning. God, first of all, God bless y'all. May send prayers out to everybody that's going through something in the chat. I tell everybody it's always bigger than boxing. We pick who we pick. We like who we like. So, you know, I say, send prayers out to Bancroft, Miss Mona, everybody and anybody in the chat that's going through something, man. You know, nobody else tell you they love you. I love you. Hold your head up, man. We all go through stuff. You know, hold your head up, man. We gonna keep on pushing, man, and just, you know, so much happening in the world, man. But we just gonna keep on pushing, keep God first. That's the recipe, and stay humble and blessed. All right, y'all. Y'all already know how we do on here. Let me get into the sponsors out of the way. 5-time world champ, 4 different weight classes, first ballot Hall of Famer, GTD Promotions, redesigning minds one mind at a time. We know a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Shout out to www.kenichibed.com. Use code TRP. You'll get 15% off. Go over there and support her, man. Young, talented brother. Stay in the ring, Kenichi. Stay in the ring. Bend but don't break. That's how all the big designers break through. Don't let nothing hold you back. Keep pushing forward. You got what it takes, young man. You got what it takes. Shout out to www.narslip.com. Go over there and get Damari's art. Once again, Damari making his pro debut on the Bad Girls promotion card at Coppin State. Support these young brothers, man. Support them. Shout out to EOE, Education Over Everything. Shout out to Bad Girls Promotions, the whole crew. Shout out to Rize Inc. Thanks for the platform. Shout out to Four Corners Boxers. Also 12 rounds of boxing for having me on y'all show. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. I pray that y'all keep growing and moving forward, because being selfish in this world is not a good mix. You won't be able to. God won't send people your way. God won't let people think about you if you're selfish in your spirit. Shout out the Under Armour. Thanks for all that you've done over the years. I got me a freshie on now. The you in the building. You understand? You back the thing. You can be fine, but you can back the thing up. Call me Big Daddy. You can back the thing up. Last but not least, official gear boxing. Every fighter's wearing it. Y'all already know who it is. Y'all can say what it means on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. In the place to be. I'm your DMC. He's DJ Ron. Dumb diddy dum diddy diddy dum dum. Box Raw. I swore never to die alone and live alone his own. Got that dirty chrome. I swore I don't owe the rights to none of that music. What's going on, y'all? Yeah, what a lovely day it is in the neighborhood. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. So be mine. Won't you be mine? Come on, y'all. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day. Put your hands in the air. So be mine. I told you. Let's jump right in. Let me holler at everybody. And the chat should be full. I want to see all these Earl Spence fans. I want to see all these Earl Spence. I told y'all, Bud special, man. I've been saying it. Earl basic. He north and south. He, first of all, shout out to Earl, because I don't want to beat a man while he down. That ain't what it is. But I've been telling y'all, man, Earl basic. He's solid, but he basic. I've been intimidated, and they stood there for him to pound on. He did what he had to do, to beat those guys. But I said, Bud just showed me something different about him, and I was going to die with Bud. If Bud would have lost, I'd have been on here this morning. Same thing. I would have ate my humble pie, but let me bring him in, y'all. I ain't going to put my boy out there, but let me bring him in because he family. I ain't going to do him like that. I love him. You know what I mean? He family. This guy I'm about to bring on, he family. Been knowing him over about 10, 12, 15 years. Limp Ball small me in the building. My main apple scrap.
The one thing you ain't going to do is die for no goddamn bodies. Die.
Y'all see what I'm... Hey, y'all get it? Are y'all getting this? Come on, Chad.
Before you die, they going to see ass and elbows. Haul that.
Wow! I'm looking for that glass shield. I'm looking for that walk down. Come on with it, baby. Hey. Come on with it. Where that glass shield at? Get the hell out of here. That nigga ain't what he said he was.
It's boxing, man. Shit happens.
Yeah, oh Lord. Are we gonna do that shit? Let me hold on. Let me holler at my people when it. I deserve this. I deserve this. Let me holler at my people in the chat, champ. Let me say good morning to everybody, champ. How you feeling this morning?
I'm good, man.
Well, what time it is there, Limpo? I forgot. We couple hours.
It's 9 o'clock.
9, y'all. 9, 10, 11, 12, y'all. Yeah, I'm glad. First of all, I'm glad y'all was able to go down there and relax for a minute, and enjoy yourselves with no pressure.
But
with no pressure, and
we had to work this time up.
Enjoying the fruits of y'all labor.
Appreciate
that's that right there, yo. That forget the boxing part, man, but that right there, being able to go places, man, and from the fruits of your labor, follow the sport that you love, you adore. Y'all adore this sport. You and Calvin in love with this sport. Y'all engulfed in this sport. So y'all deserve the fruits of y'all labor, being able to go down there. And I know everybody was pulling and poking at y'all.
Calvin, man, I'm gonna have to put. I don't know, man. He need a bodyguard, Jack.
See, Calvin think it's a joke. Coach Calvin humble, yo, but
not for protection, just to keep walking. We need somebody right now.
I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean.
Man, we came out the hotel yesterday every 10 feet. God dang. Every now and then they ask me for a picture, but I try to dodge the camera. You know how that is. But Calvin, shit crazy, man.
That's what's up, man.
It come with show business, you know?
Yeah. That's, once again, the fruits of y'all labor.
God's word, man, you know?
God's word. That's the word. Let me go over and holler at some people in the chat. Pound for pound boxing talk. Shout out to Rize. Oh, yeah, Squeeze. Didn't I say Bud stoppage yesterday? Floyd versus Gotti. Pound for pound talk. Richie, baby. Oh, yeah, to every Earl Spence, please do not come on this Rize with threats or excuses out of respect for me and Squeeze. Let us have our moment. I love Earl, just like Bud. Please be respectful. It ain't deep. Delta Vet. I had Bud from the jump. Let's go, Squeeze. Mill City Boxing. Hate to say it, but I told y'all so. Scout Screpulatory. My man Earl got whipped bad. I mean, god damn. Stretched out boxing. The Rize is in the building. Congrats to Crawford and Coach Squeeze. Yeah, I trained them. Yeah, you can say it. God damn it! I trained them. Yeah, Coach of the year, Coach Squeeze.
Fucking fool, yo.
Fucking with Kitty, yo. Kitty go right.
Yeah, high shit this morning. Hey,
Squeeze. Hey,
yeah, baby.
Squeeze. I said,
Yeah, baby.
night, boy. I said, he gonna love it.
Huh?
I said, you gonna love it, boy. Look at you smiling.
Huh?
Yo, you been telling them that.
I can't hear you. Huh? Talk a little louder. Huh?
Telling them that. You been telling them that.
First of all, that's one of the best coaches in the game right here. Two of the best coaches, man. The 1-2 tandems. But
hey, let me go back for a minute, man. A couple weeks ago on the podcast, my predictions, right? I said this is what I said. The first half gonna go to Bud. Don't be surprised if Bud hurt Spence with a right hand to the body. Bud did that. Then I said the second half gonna go to Spence. I said 19, 11, 12, Bud corner was gonna stop it. But it ain't go that way, you know. Bud stayed strong all the way through the fight, and it was Spence the one that faded at the end. And that's boxing, man. Everybody got a right to their opinion. You know, hats off to no excuses, because before a fighter get in that ring, he got to go through a series of tests. And if he don't pass the test, they won't let him fight. So evidently, Bud was okay to fight. So can nobody come on here with no excuses? And this boxing, man, he lost a fair, square fight. You know what I'm saying?
all right. Well said, Coach. Gerd Odom, I came in here just because I need to see Squeeze talk his shit in real time. King Cobra, damn, the fight took me back to when Martin fought Hearns. It was one of them old school fights for real. Black Beach. I was saying in 9 since they dropped the news that the fight was official. Daryl Hopkins, that was a one-sided fight last night. Daryl Hopkins, Coach Squeeze was right. Whatchamacallit, this the one I want to hear, mouth. Right here, gonna see me all in the store, walk up on me. I thought, man, it was gonna fight. And that would have been a one-sided ass whooping. For real, yeah. Whatchamacallit, what up? Guest Squeeze eating crabs on Senior. Yeah, I told you. Yeah, I'm gonna eat them on you too. I'm glad you was nice in the store, because I'd have hate that to put these hands on you too. Damn, that fight didn't turn out at the end. Bud 2-time undisputed. Congrats to him on the growth. Yeah, you better have respect. Yeah, and we're running again. We're running to each other again. Yeah. Don't look at me wrong in the store. 86 baby Murray. What's up, family? Uncle Squeeze, I got the hot sauce. Yeah, baby. Yeah. 86 baby Murray. I knew Bud would win, but damn, I thought Earl would have had a better fight than that. I thought Earl would have had a better fight than that. 154, he gets beat again, but worse. And Bud actually was holding back. What you was great say, Limpall?
I know. Where's Senior at this morning?
He said he wasn't coming on for a while.
Oh shit, he must have bet last night.
Yeah, he said he wasn't coming on for a while. He got healed.
What do you mean by wow?
Yeah, you heard me, man. I ain't stutter. Like Joe say, I can tell you lying when you be blind, you stutter.
What you mean, a couple days or?
Nah, he just being goofy. He good. Seeing you good. He just being goofy, man.
This boxing Senior.
Squeeze, right?
Lacton, Glass Shields, y'all man don't want that smoke. Uncle Squeeze, they called up crazy when we said Bud. Now look, I know They beat me something terrible on this podcast for a whole year. Bud a duck. He ain't signing the contract. Squeeze your boy ain't fight nobody. The Green Machine knocked him down. He ain't fought them. And I was telling them, Derek James came on here and I told him your boy is north and south. He north and south. Oh, look, Earl solid. Earl beat the people that was in front of him. Prayers go out to him. I pray there ain't nothing wrong with him, man.
No.
He a father to his kids. You know, we just talking boxing. It's nothing personal. I love Earl too, man. I got them in the welterweight division as my 1 and 2. That's first of all. Shout out to Derek James, man. Class act. He came on the podcast, man. I love Derek James too. Them guys going a long way in the sport, have done a body of work. That's number one, yo. Because we not on here to badger nobody, to make nobody look bad. It's the fight game. People take it too personal. I liked who I like. Y'all liked who y'all like. We came at the end of the day. My fighter, he performed. You know, I called it. I called Bud just special, yo. Bud special. And he got an opportunity to prove it. And what, like I tell you all the time, size don't win fights. Bruce Lee told...
Hey. If you go back to the podcast, when somebody asked me who I think will win, I said I'm going with the history of boxing because 9 times out of 10, the bigger man normally wins. And then I said, unless the little man is special. And the question was, is Earl special? And he answered the question last night. If you go back to the podcast, that's exactly what I said.
No, it's Terrance special.
I mean, it's Terrance special. And Terrance answered the question last night. He's special. Because he beat the bigger man, you know?
Yeah.
But you can't take that away from him. But we go back on what you just said. They the 1 and 2 watchways. Don't forget, Boots is number 1 mandatory now. So Earl,
you know, let us enjoy this. We ain't gonna call nobody name. We not calling nobody else name. Let's be fair. Let's let No, I'm not throwing that at you. I'm just saying, let's be fair and let Bud enjoy the fruits of his labor, his family. Let him settle the dust. We gonna see where we go next. I'm gonna talk to Bud and my team. You know, I'm his promoter. You know, let us enjoy. I don't want y'all saying to me out on the street, ask me a whole bunch of dumbass questions. Let my fighter, Calvin and you and Kitty taught me well. I got this shit, Cal. Y'all, I love y'all my niggas, yo. Y'all taught me well, yo. You gotta ask Bud that.
Hey, I know I told you I'm gonna feed you every day of the week, but don't get excited. I'm giving you a deluxe pizza. You will eat 1 slice every day, motherfucker.
No problem. I just love you thinking about me, baby.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm just glad y'all guys got to go and enjoy yourselves with no pressure on y'all, man. That's the real thing. I'm like really just living in that moment, seeing you and Cal out there, yo, just kicking back, yo, no pressure.
Teamwork make the dream work.
Hey, yo, on a real tip, man. Let me finish hollering at a couple people. Parker, Earl took the beating of his life, but come on, jump back up. Earl took the beating of his life, but he ain't the same no more. Tanya Vandross Williams Jr., another one, Squeeze and Bud. Number 1 Packers gamer. I've been saying Crawford was whipping that A for a long time. So much for that metal and glass shield bullshit. I told my champ. I told my champ, my little nephew, when he was on here. I told him. I looked at that episode with me and Tank last night. I was like, I told him. He was like, why you think? I say, because Bud got too many tools in the toolbox, man. And then Spence talked about Bud power. He said Bud had power. So
Hey,
you
Squid.
know,
Hey, Will just hit me. He trying to come on. I sent you his number.
yeah, but I don't got the link. He would have to send a link to him. He set the link up.
Who set the link up?
Senior.
Oh, I'll send him the link there. Hey, yeah, he trying to come on.
Yeah,
I,
Groovy trying to get on to Groovy hit me. She trying to get on too.
I'm gonna send Will the link. Yeah.
Can you send it?
Yeah, I'm going to send it to him now.
Yeah. You got the link. Send it to Groovy too.
All right.
Please. Lil Luciano. David say I'm right. You called it for months, Squeeze. Tony White, yes, sir. I was with you, Squeeze. Million TTP. Bud most definitely did his thing. Hey! Hey! Fish fry! Fish don't fry in the kitchen. The bees don't burn in the grill. Took out all the 2 hour here just to get up that hill. Now we up with the big leagues. Sending out through an out pass. As long as we live, it's you and me, baby. It ain't nothing wrong with that. We're moving on up to the east side. To these lights of puppets in the sky. Yo, I love moments like these.
Y'all crazy.
All assets in the building. How you doing, champ?
Man, I'm
How
trying
you
to put these
feel?
fucking brakes on. That's what take me so long.
I
Man,
hope
shit,
you
I'm trying to put these
feel
brakes
like
on. That's what
oatmeal.
took me so long. You know what I mean? Listen, yo. All right, before we get started, can I say something?
Come on, champ.
Can I say something? Can I say something? I need your approval. I need your approval. Can I say something?
Yeah, champ.
I need your approval. I ain't talking until I get your approval.
Yeah, I said yeah,
There's
champ.
levels to this shit.
What happened?
It's levels to this shit.
Thank
It's
you, champ.
levels to this shit.
I appreciate you.
Spence.
You breaking up, baby.
Spence ain't just getting no regular. That was a big brother, little brother, classic ass whooping.
Hey,
I don't want to have to do this to you, but I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say something.
Bud was the better guy. He was bigger, faster, and stronger.
Hey, Will backstage.
I got him. I'm going to introduce him.
My man.
Yeah, I'm going to introduce him, baby. I'm letting Senior get his in. You breaking up. You froze, Senior. You froze.
What the fuck is wrong? I don't know.
You froze, champ. I can hear you now.
You can't hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
You was right, Squeeze. I was wrong. You was right. I was wrong.
Hey, it take a man to...
Spence ain't
Hey, look.
Business being in that ring.
Damn, you breaking up.
No business being in that ring last night with him. He wasn't ready for what Bud had. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I'm out here fucking these cars. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, champ.
I say, Spence ain't had no answer for what Bud was bringing, man. And Bud, the fight I watched, Bud could have really did Spence dirty. He was patient, sat back and just let the fight come to him, and he whooped his ass. Because Bud had him a couple times where though he could have jumped on his ass. And he just, nah, I'm gonna let you keep going. I'm gonna whoop you for real. You gonna remember this ass whooping. That punishment Coach Calvin talked about. That's what that was last night. That was punishment.
He definitely.
That was punishment.
Put something on.
Yeah,
all right, let me bring him in, y'all. Let me bring him in.
I'm gone before Mr. Will come on. I gotta go back to these breaks.
All right, champ. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, before you go, Grayley, can you hit me? Did you battle?
We say Squeeze.
Grayley.
Squeeze.
That's Coach Kenny talking to you.
Squid.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Go ahead, cut him out.
There you go. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, just man.
He choppy. He choppy.
All right.
I'm on the Wi-Fi.
We gonna holler at you. Limball say hit him.
Who?
I thought. No, I talked to you later on this evening.
He gonna talk to you later.
I don't want to talk to nobody.
All right, champ.
Great. Ask you. I was going to ask you, did you bet on the fight? Is that why you doing your breaks outside?
No. I always work on my own card.
Oh, all right. I was just curious.
No, I always work on my own card.
I was just curious.
Hey, CEO, where you gonna get that fish fry from?
Oh, they got crabs where I'm going every day.
All right, champ.
Hey, but let me ask you a question real quick.
Yeah.
I gotta ask you this question.
Go for it.
Ask you this question. The question is, right?
Yeah.
The Earl wants to see boot.
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. It'll be another one-sided ass whipping. Hell no.
Hey, I just got one thing to say, y'all.
What's that, Coach?
That motherfucker wore the net to the motherfucking fight.
Man, listen. My little cousin called me from the feds like, cuz, what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? He got on fishnets.
He got on fishnets.
I'm like, no, that man, he said, cuz, that motherfucker gonna whoop his ass, man. That motherfucker wore fishnets to the ring.
He can't lose wearing the fishnets, boy.
He said he catching. He said he made a statement. He catching everything.
Catching everything.
Hey, Coach, they said that you said on the interview this morning that Floyd said he coming back to see Bud. Is that true?
He said it a while back. If Bud,
okay.
If Bud beat Crawford, he's coming off retirement.
9, 80, 50.
I'm trying to find the interview.
Let me bring him in. Mr. Wilbur sitting back patiently.
9, 80, 59, 80.
All right, y'all. Let me bring him in. The one, the only, the infamous Papa Smurf, a.k.a. Mr. Will in the building.
What's up, fam?
What's going on, Mr. Will?
Wait, hold. Did I hear uh-oh in the background?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's all I get is a uh-oh.
That was what's happening.
I know who voice that was. How y'all?
You good?
Everybody good? That's good, y'all. I ain't
Mr. Will, I'm working on a call. I ain't see your call.
Oh, you didn't?
No, I said I'm working on a call. I just seen all your missed calls.
I said you didn't. I thought you were just ignoring me because your feelings was hurt.
No, they hurt, but no, I ain't ignoring you. I was working on this call.
Cool. Well, I tried to tell you months ago, brother. Look, this is the crazy part, y'all. If y'all think I'm lying, yesterday I went on TikTok and did a little, because I'll be real brief on that. Did a little short thing, right? Maybe about a minute and a half. I said this. I said, y'all, the first time you see Spence back up in that fight, the fight is over. That's all I had to say about that. And the crazy part is he started backing up in the first round, so I knew the fight was over.
I gave him. That's the only round I gave him was the first round.
It's squeeze.
Yeah, Chad.
That motherfucking jab from Crawford
was nasty.
That motherfucking jab, and then when he turned that bitch
that's
to a
what
hook,
won the fight.
When Bowman told him turn that bitch to a hook, oh my god.
Yes, sir. Sir.
Platinum texted me third round, like, yo, Spence ain't got no more power. And Bud kept saying, Bud said, man, I caught him in the head to his equilibrium.
Yeah.
Derrick James was like, come on, man, your feet. Where your feet?
My feet had left the building.
Man, listen. I don't want to hear nothing about no weight drain.
No, ain't no
ring, ring rust.
No excuse.
No long layoff.
He ain't eat enough for breakfast. None of that. I don't want to hear none of it.
That man told him he was too light in the ass.
Hey,
whole
man.
Time he was too light in the ass.
It's boxing. Somebody had to win, somebody had to lose, man.
Look. Was it me? Was it just me, or did Spence look like he was getting smaller every round?
Damn. God damn! You gonna do him
All right,
like
Squeeze.
that?
All right,
I'm
Squeeze. All right,
doing them
Squeeze. All right,
like
Squeeze.
that,
All
Squeeze.
right, Squeeze. That's too much. That's too much, Squeeze. I can't handle all that.
All right.
Hey,
Y'all,
look, man,
y'all
go
ain't
ahead and
gonna
get your ride together so you can drive down to Texas with your first aid kit, because I know that's where you
No,
at.
no.
don't
If
do
I drive down to Texas, I'm going to find a big fish ass too. I'm thinking my fish is to catch his ass too.
That's right. That's right. Oh yeah, I get it.
Oh,
I
y'all
get it.
respected
Hey,
that man. He had a great run. Chill out.
yeah, he
No,
had a
no,
great. It's
I got the
over.
right to be mad. I was rooting for him. I got the right to be mad for 24 hours.
Look, man, it's like this. I'm gonna give you some words of wisdom, man. Uh, a intelligent man speaks because he has something to say, and the guy's not so intelligent to speak because they have to say something. Just keep that one with you.
Hey, Mr. Will. Mr. Will. I ain't trying to hear that shit. I'm mad. I ain't trying to hear that shit, Mr. Will. I'm mad.
Yeah!
You can philosophize me later, but for 24
Oh
hours, I'm pissed
my
the fuck off.
goodness! Oh my goodness! Yeah, man, it was horrible, man. It was a straight up and down massacre last night.
You know,
That's what I'm saying.
That was a
Like, I'm not even
massacre.
mad. I'm not even mad that Bud won because I mean everybody was saying 50-50. I'm mad that Spence got dog walk. That's what's
Man, yeah,
yeah,
mad.
he
yeah,
did. Yeah, I,
got dog walk.
I was absolutely astonished. I didn't see the fight live, but I was on one of those channels where they do the fight parties,
Yeah,
and the comments I was reading, they were all Bud comments, and I was like, "Is the fight going like that?" And
Listen, hey
what'd you say,
Squeeze,
champ?
hey Squeeze. Every time Spence stepped in, baka.
mm, mm.
Step back in, baka. He could, man, listen. Bud just sat there patiently and let the fight come to him, and
This
he
is the
worked
thing.
that motherfucker.
What I was
Let
saying,
me
y'all.
ask Senior this, Mr. Will,
Yeah,
please.
go ahead.
Yes, sir. What you think about Bird now, Spence? Did he do enough to prove to you that he is who he say he is?
I'm a believer. I'm a
Got you,
believer.
champ.
I ain't got no choice. I seen it. Like I seen it. Now
What
you can tell me,
rate his performance?
Bud,
Yeah,
you gotta give him an A+, man.
Yeah,
'Cause you know what I mean? Like, listen, like Bud, the fight I watched, Bud could have really did Spence dirty, yo. He had him hurt a couple times and he pushed him off of and just stepped back, waited for him, worked him a little bit. He punished him. Like that's all you can say. He punished him. And I didn't have that fight. I mean, I knew it was gonna be a dub fight, but I thought it was gonna be a dub fight. I didn't know it was gonna be a one-sided dub fight.
I
nah,
was
me
gonna say it was
neither.
only one dog in the fight, right?
Yeah, me neither.
Y'all, like I
You know,
said before,
I still fuck with Spence. Don't get me wrong, I still fuck with Spence,
yeah.
but Bud gave a clinic.
This the thing, like I was saying, y'all, and this is how I analyzed it before they fought. I said if Terrance can back him up, the fight's over. Why I said that? Because Terrance cannot fight going backwards. He never
That
had to do
that's
it.
that's what most southpaws they can't. That's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
box.
he never had to do it.
Yeah, most of them can't fight. There's only one southpaw that can fight going backwards, and that's Javante Davis.
And
I don't agree with that.
Sweet Pea,
I
Sweet
don't know.
Pea could
I
do it.
don't agree with
Sweet Pea
that.
could do it too.
I
Yeah,
don't agree with that.
Sweet Pea
Sweet
with
Pea could do it
Sweet Pea
too.
Whitaker.
Sweet Pea could do it. Sweet Pea could do it, and Bud can do it. Bud will turn on you. It's not so much of going backwards.
Yeah,
Bud
he turns. Yeah,
he'll
yeah,
turn.
Bud turns.
Angles, they give you angles.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's not
yeah,
so that he can't go
right.
backwards, but turn.
Yeah,
Now Tank is the best I've seen actually going straight back, coming back with power
That's
or
what
the swivel. But I seen Sweet Pea do it. Turn, you know what I mean? And be right there once he turned off the pocket.
yeah.
He out of your sight, then bam. Go ahead, Mr. Will.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You saying everything what I was basically.
But
Well,
most of the time, most of them can't fight going backwards.
that's true. That's true. That's why I said once I see Terrance back him up, and I saw him back up in the first round, I said, this gonna be a short night.
Yeah, but Bud got a lot of respect for Spence.
Oh, he's
He
a
got a lot of
respectful
respect.
guy, man.
Yeah, no,
He's
he
nothing but
showed it.
class.
He showed why he that guy.
They
Yeah,
had,
Showed why he that
they
guy.
had respect for each
yeah,
other, man, you
yeah,
know.
yeah.
Each other.
You know what? The sport needed this.
Yes.
They gave it to us. Y'all got what y'all asked for. I hope y'all might, a lot of y'all might be disappointed in the outcome,
Yeah.
but like Limball Swami say, it's boxing.
Yeah.
The better man won that night. Um, I'm still on a high, not only because Bud won, but
I'm finished.
he did him dirty. He did him dirty, but I'm just so happy that this fight happened. Somebody got to win. Somebody got to lose, but we got to see these mega fights. Earl wasn't scared to be great.
Mm-hmm.
He was not afraid of being great by all costs. But I'm going to tell you what I was confused about when I watched it on YouTube after the fight was over, that he didn't go in with that sniper's jab like I normally see him do.
He was trying.
Who's
He was
Spence?
trying.
Who's
It
Spence?
wasn't working.
Yeah.
Hey,
He was trying.
listen. You not understand what I'm saying, sweet.
It
He
wasn't
tried to
working.
step in, and
He
every
did.
time he stepped in, Bud shot that right jab,
Yeah,
and he could not get in.
yeah. What you saw last night was the law of attraction. It was the immovable force against. Well, how's it go? Irresistible force against the immovable object. That's what you saw last night. That's what you saw last night.
Shout out to Bomac. He did a hell of a job too. Because Bomac was calling the shit out that shit in that corner.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Great coaching.
Hell of a job. Hell of a job by Bomac, man.
Yeah.
I kept telling him, that boy, man, that boy, man, from Oklahoma, Nebraska, man, got shot in the head, survived that, man. Man, he an animal, yo.
Yeah, yeah.
He an animal.
In
And
Omaha, ain't it?
Omaha.
yeah. His mother, he gave him a birthday gift. He gave his mother a birthday gift.
Yes.
And let me ask you this question, because I ain't gonna be on here long. Sweet, Mr. Will and Coach Kenny.
Hold on, before you go further, happy birthday to Miss Gwen Cobbs. God bless you, and wish you many healthy moors, Miss Gwen.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday. For real.
Did Pitbull fumble?
Man, look,
I heard.
look, he better stay far away from Tank as he possibly can.
Hey, listen. I don't even think he really won.
Man, he looked like stir-fried doo-doo last night, man.
Hey, Mr. Will, what was up with Cabrera? Why he kept sticking his jab? Like
Look.
after the fifth or sixth round, he just dropped his hands like come get me, Pitbull, and Pitbull couldn't even. I ain't understand that.
Man, look.
Adorable dude in there, trained to survive. That was it.
Well, that's what it was. He's an adorable guy, but he can't break a potato chip with a punch, and he's horrible to watch. His legs were just like, man, just I couldn't even describe it. His balance was just awful, but he was slippery all at the same time. He just got an ugly style. That was a very ugly fight. It shouldn't have been televised, and it definitely wasn't pay-per-view.
Dang, he said it's televised.
That was not TV worthy.
Dang.
Hold on.
Not pay-per-view.
So is it safe to say we shouldn't hear Pitbull name no more?
No.
We gonna name him Poodle Bull.
For real. For real.
A French poodle.
Look,
get the hell out of here.
Yeah, he looked like a lap dog last.
Yo, they said when they smacked him, yo like,
Yeah.
yo a mutt bull. Get the hell out of here.
Wait a minute, y'all. Wait a minute. What happened to my main man earlier this week? Cool Boy. He got the knocked off of him.
All right, Mr. Will, you trying to beat everybody up, Mr. Will.
No, I'm calling it like it is, man.
Damn,
Don't pull no punch. That's my man.
It's levels. It's levels to this.
That's what I'm saying. That's my man. But he got his behind handed to him the other morning.
We know somebody, Javante Tank Davis, wouldn't have went over there. That wouldn't have happened to him.
No.
Huh?
Well, you
It's
got to
levels,
remember again,
it's levels to this.
Cool Boy don't have no pop, man. He don't have nothing to keep nobody off of.
No, he don't. He don't. And that's what I was worried about with the Bud and Spence. If Bud couldn't hit Spence and hurt him, it would have been a long night for him.
But it was just the opposite.
That's what I'm saying. And Earl even said it. He had power.
But see, I've heard that from many of his opponents. Everybody getting there with him, sleep on him, and then after the fight, everybody say that boy's strong. Everybody say he's stronger than he looks. Everybody says that.
Yeah.
And Earl said it too. You remember that time, I think it was around the first, second round when he pushed Earl off of him. I said, whoa. That was a warning shot there.
Yeah. I am the real deal, Israel. Thank you for the love. I got my gift in the Cash App. Thank you, Queen. I appreciate that. Cal Cool It. Much love in the Cash App for the support the kids. I got to re-up too. I got to get some more stuff for the smoothie program. Much love to y'all guys. I appreciate that love in the Cash App. Let me get this chat out the way. Pay some bills. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Tanya Vandross Williams Jr., thanks for the 5-piece McNugget. Champions, Bud, Squeeze, Seniors, GTD, Bad Girls Promotions. Love you, Squeeze. Love you more, Miss Tanya. Most definitely. Appreciate that. Let me make sure I ain't missing nobody. Soundbox say, I said Squeeze was going to get him today. Gerd Odom say, that glass shield strong than a motherfucker. She loving the mind. Coach Squeeze is a diehard Butt fan. But I want to see no new Bud fans. Stay on that side. Thank you. Thank you. You know I am. Black Beach. Miss Serena. Oh, Miss Serena. That's all. Good morning, Miss Serena. All that stuff you talk. Come on, Miss Serena. Don't do that. J Cash the money man. Crawford gave Spence the beats. Dr. Dre shit was crazy, Coach Squeeze. Sunline 55 being first game won last night. Oh boy. Rusky Fleo Light. Boxers Jaguar 40 said it was a bulletproof glass shield. Oh yeah, he in here, Lil Bones TV. Ask Q Eats. Bud is the best fighter in the world. Antonio King. Salute Rize family, Coach Squeeze. I'm eating my crow. From here on out, I'm Team Bud Crawford. The best fighter of this era in the world's hands down. Thank you, King. Timothy, stop, Ma. What up, baby? We've been talking. We've been standing up for Bud ever since the Hector Garcia fight. They've been calling Bud a duck. Yeah, duck sauce, my ass. We know who was scared to take that fight now. Whom? Inquiring minds want to know. Mr. Miyagi, I told them, they wore me down. Squeeze, you a fanboy. You it right, Bud. The abuse I took on here. The abuse was horrible. But I took it on the chin because I knew. I said, y'all think Bud easy, man. He ain't fight nobody. I say, if Bud, number one, if Bud had fought Mikey Garcia, he'd have got Mikey out of there. If Bud would have fought Danny Garcia, he'd have got Danny Garcia out of there. Be careful what you ask for. This boy is special.
Hey, Squeeze, remember the very first show I did with y'all, right? The first thing, this is no lie, the very first thing you asked me, you said, man, you know, Spencer Crawford may possibly hook up. That was months ago, way back, right? Last year sometime, right? And you said, who you like? I said, Bud. We were joined at the hip ever since.
Yeah, we was at the hip. We was at, because Kenny Limbaugh Swami brought you in. I ain't know too much about you. I was a little shaky about you. I was worried about you.
Right.
But when you uttered those words out your mouth, I said, went back to the gym Monday. I say, Lip Boss Stormy, you got something here.
Mm.
You got something.
Yeah.
Lip Boss Stormy, you got something here.
Ah,
A masterpiece waiting to happen. Even though I don't like your Roy Jones and Mike Tyson and
I know. Our young Goblin.
the love. Where is
Goblin.
the love? Where is
Well,
the love?
hey man, it's all love. You know
Hey
that.
man, I'm gonna tell you on a real tip. It just feel good to come on here and just chop it up, be happy.
Yes,
Everything that's going on in the world, all of the killing,
Right.
the famine. You know, man,
Yeah.
not to get into that, man. Just
It's
to
a-
have good moments is a blessing, man.
It's a
Just
beautiful outlet, man. That's all I.
Bud could have lost, but put up a valiant fight. I still would have been proud of Bud. You know, long as he would have put up a great fight. So everybody that's Team Spence, man, I know he didn't put up a great fight, but stay behind your fighter, man.
Yeah.
Team
Stay behind your fighter.
shield, man. He went on the shield last night like a fight.
Yeah,
you
he
know?
did. He
That's
did.
the sport, man. You know, predictable shit happens, and he can walk off to the sunset with the 30 million he made last night.
Damn.
Yeah,
How much did Bud win?
Both of them made over 30 million.
yeah,
Good show.
yeah.
So
A win-win.
they both won, you know.
That's right.
Hey, matter of fact, let me. Shit, I hate when they do this. Fucking shows.
Oh, let me tell y'all this real fast.
You got Groovy number?
I just now sent to the text.
All right, thank you, man.
Look, y'all. I
link.
want to switch gears for a hot second to throw this out there. This was real brief, but this is some real important stuff, y'all. I just found out Biden just made that clown Martin O'Malley head of Social Security. Watch out. That's all I'm saying.
Wow.
Watch out, y'all.
Wow.
Martin
Hey, Mr. Will, you can't drop that type of bomb show on the air like that. You might get us taken off.
Man, watch out. That's all I'm saying. O'Malley, I mean, he's a shepherd for the devil, man.
Y'all, this is not the views of the Rize podcast. We don't know the guy.
It's my view. I'll take
don't know him. I'm telling you, YouTube.
I'll take that.
I don't know him, YouTube. I never seen him in a day.
Oh my goodness.
Life.
Hold up. Hey, Squeeze, you just now
Wasn't me,
said you accepted him.
Yeah. Yeah, let me see how quickly you put
Hey, can I plead the fifth and insanity like anybody else?
Look, watch out, y'all. That's all I'm saying.
You sent up that she said Groovy say he sent you the link.
I sent it to a new number and an old number.
He say he sent it to both of them, Groove. But yeah, man. Let me holler at some people in the chat, get them involved. TJ B Moore. Yeah, you called the Squeeze. Timothy Stockmire. Platinum alkaline water. Yeah. Miss Arena. Oh, hey, Coach Squeeze. You ain't going. That's how you gonna do, Miss Arena?
Okay.
Yeah. D Rich. Mr. Miyagi. Easy work. Leah Luciano. I picked Spence. But Bud was different last night. Not even gonna lie. Thank you, Leah, for standing up, man. Roll Reef. Timothy Stockmire. They believe us now on. Yeah, all them people talk that shit about Bud. They ain't saying nothing, yo. Come in here and stand up. Platinum alkaline. Yo, what happened? Yo, my head's platinum alkaline. I want to hear your mouth. Mr. Miyagi, yeah, they don't got that energy this morning. Boxer Jaguar Ford. Bud is great. Bud cooked him. Spence got his ass cooked. He got cooked in Adrian Broner voice.
You know what I man? Before the fight, everybody know who gonna win, and they scared to bet though, man. I ain't talking about y'all, but they scared to bet. You know, bet. Fuckers, scared money don't make no money.
Exactly.
Everybody had their bills paid next week if they knew who was gonna win.
Yeah.
Real talk.
Look, don't talk that shit. You know what I'm saying? Scared money don't make no money.
Real talk, coach. Real talk. That's real talk.
Then you come on here, not y'all. I told you. Why you didn't put the money up then if you knew so much?
Yeah.
Sure, anybody can talk shit after the fact.
Yeah. Real talk. But you know, some people
for every fucking thing.
You know, some people, it's hard times for people. You know, they just into the, the winning side of it. Some people they got to pay their bill. You know what I mean? Not coming at you, Limp on Swan, but everybody don't have it. You know, I'm talking about, I think he talking to the people that got it. And,
right.
He covering the base of the people that really have it, got the money to put up, but didn't wager. Because, some people can't afford it. Right. They down to the dollar,
And claim they betting them.
So he's not talking to that batch. He's not disrespecting nobody. Because they'll try to mix shit up. They'll mix it up. Maurice Jones, Smoothie King, right back at you. With another one. Brother Maurice Jones, Four Corners Boxing. Thanks for the support, becoming a new member. Thank you, champ. Della Vet, Narco Squeeze, Dirk James need to get back on here and talk to you about what happened.
I got both of them where he come on.
He gonna come on. He gonna come on.
Oh yeah. Total different. Hey, I need Coach Calvin to get my boy on here, Bo Mac and Bud. They promised me. We got it on footage.
For a whole year, you stood by your man, dog. You stood by your man.
Same here.
Thanks, Calvin. Hey, Calvin. Hey, Calvin.
We were the only
Calvin. You a coach. You've been a coach for decades. Did I stand by this boy or what? And they waver.
Mr. Will. When Mr. Will came on, he said, Bud is my man. And you were so happy. I said, oh, God.
Yeah. Squeeze fans a Bud fan. They was far and in between. All right, y'all. Let me bring this young lady on and this other young lady. But first, let me bring her on. One of Upton's future world champions. We say we breeding them like flies on shit. And this young lady right here, I'm going to tell you one goddamn thing. The lightweight division, the women's lightweight division, I'm putting y'all asses on notice. Coach Squeeze done spoke again. You know when I put my words on this shit.
Division.
Huh?
Bantamweight division.
And I say lightweight division, but in the bantamweight division, don't make no difference. They still gonna get their ass whipped. You could correct me all you want. Upton's own Groovy in the building.
Hey, y'all, what's going on?
Hold on, Groovy, before you get to kicking. Let me bring this other young lady in. I got to bring her in because she talks shit the whole time. Coach Calvin trained her for our fight. She won hers because she had the best trainers in her corner. Let me add to that. But hopefully she's coming on here to make a public apology. But I love her anyway. One of the biggest hearts. One of the greatest people I ever known, especially met at the gym. Y'all know who she is. She had all the fights. I heard she passed out last night, but that's another story. Miss Lori in the building.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Miss Lori.
Hey, baby girl.
What's going on with you?
Girl.
Yo.
You get to this.
Hey, I heard they picked you up, Miss Lori, on both of your arms.
Squeeze.
Yeah,
they fucked me up, Squeeze. They fucked me up on all ends, Squeeze. I don't know what to do.
Look, man, boxing, like we could, as a boxer myself, and y'all know, boxing won last night, man. boxing as a whole won last night. I'm glad both of them came out with no permanent injuries. That was an entertaining fight. And I kept saying it's going to come down to who is willing to capitalize off of that first mistake. And Crawford capitalized off of that first mistake Spence made, which was keeping that right hand down and stepping backwards. Crawford caught him with the 2-1, and it was clean, and he kept the pressure on him from there. And he let the fight come to him. Crawford,
what happened with your fight? What's the drop on yours?
Well, I can say now that I've had time to sit with myself and really think about it and rewatch the fight, I still say that the fight was closer than the judges' scorecard said. First round, I give it to Brianna Lacuello. Shout out to the Brianna Lacuello out of Hawaii. Been boxing on Team USA for a decade or more. So I went up against somebody who had that experience and who knew how to win tournaments. I was happy with my performance. I feel like rounds 2 and 3 were mine. But again, when you're going up against a person on Team USA and she's known and
she had points. That's
right,
all.
she had the points. She got them points, and that's it. At the end of the day, I'm still groovy baby, and these girls is not fucking with me.
Period.
First of all, I'm so proud of you. First of all, I'm so proud of you from your journey back, finding your way back to the gym. And when you came there, you was talking a little blasphemous and talking crazy out your mouth, and I wouldn't let you. I sit you down in the office, and I looked you to the eye and said, I heard all that shit you talking. I say, brush that shit under the rug. We reaching for the stars. Tomorrow's a new goddamn day. Whatever happened in the past, leave that shit there. You groovy. And you looked at me, and I said, listen to what I'm telling you, young lady. You got what it takes. You can do it. Let's put that behind you. And you started coming back, getting into your own. Here come the wins. You rattling off. Here come the confidence. Here come the swagger. You was practicing more, and you start opening up, listening to greatness. And you here today talking these fights. You done went to 2 tournaments and swept both of them in the same damn day.
Her name ain't Groovy no more. It's Little Jackson 5.
Lord Jackson 5. Lord Tito Jackson.
AB.
Yeah, but
no, I like Tito. Tito, my favorite.
I'm so proud of you. And go back to the lab. Put your lab glasses on, because when you're in the lab, the sparks from the recipes you pouring into the granulated cylinder. Make sure when you shake it up and it bubble over, you have on safety gloves.
Most definitely, and I thank you, Squeeze. I thank the Rize for. I thank y'all completely. Continue the support, Squeeze. You always believed in me.
Yeah.
You never let me get too down on myself.
Nope.
Shout out to my main guy, Coach Rodney Hunt. He took me out there. Listen to what he had to say. He always got my back, like literally, no matter what. Good, bad, ugly, perfect. He got my back no matter what. That's my guy. That's my coach. That's what I'm sticking with. Y'all always say stick to your day ones, and especially the ones that show you that they are your day one. And that's my guy, man. Yeah, like I said, like Kenny said, she got the points. But in reality,
tournament points.
They know how to win these tournaments, and it is what it is. This is just the road to going pros.
Yeah. Hey, guess what, young lady? Guess what?
What's up, Steve?
You won the fight when you got in the ring, and you gave it 110%. Never in this sport. This is the hurt business. Always tell yourself, when you know you gave it your best, you're a winner. You may not have got the nod in the ring, but you're getting the nod out of the ring. And always remember that. I always got to give you my words of wisdom, because y'all the future. You know what I'm saying? Keep pushing, keep striving. You're going to kick that door open.
I most definitely will. Also, I got Hunt with me right now. So I'm going to pass the phone real quick.
Yo, what's
Uh-oh.
going on?
Uh-oh. There you go, y'all. The one,
Rodney
the
Hunt.
only Isaac Hayes in the building.
Oh Lord, here you go.
Who's that?
What's going on?
Coach
Who's
Hunt.
that?
Oh, I can't see. What's up, Hunt?
You like me? All I see is little squares on the damn thing. I don't know who's
I'm
on
fucked up.
What's going on, Coach Hunt?
it. Nah, man, just doing my Sunday routines, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Groovy hung out with me last night, watched the fight.
Oh, that's what's up, man. What you think about the fight?
Ah, man. Earl got his ass whooped.
Mm.
Ain't a whole lot to it. I mean, he didn't do what his corner was telling him to do, and either he couldn't do it, timing was off like he said, or Bud just didn't allow him to do it. The counter punching was too much for him. The stiff jab was too much for him. I'd like to say it was entertaining, but it was a bit disappointing on how easily Bud just dismantled him, man. It just took him apart.
Can I say something real quick, y'all? I noticed the first thing Bud ran right out there and punched him in the mouth as soon as the bell rang. That's all I
Yep.
gotta say.
Yep.
First thing he did.
All right. She been waiting patient in the wings. Don't go nowhere, Coach Hunt. She been waiting patient in the rings. Miss Noy, how you doing, Queen? Give us your take on last night, baby girl.
First and foremost, I'm still Team Spence, win, lose, or draw.
That's right.
You know, once you love a fighter,
Oh,
once
there
you
you go.
stick by a fighter, I don't care what they do. If they win, they lose, whatever. I'm still Team Spence, but I got to give props where props is due.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
I was so impressed with the way, how calmly he broke Spence down. You know, I don't know whether it was the fact that Spence didn't listen to the corner or just
Just couldn't
Bub
execute.
was just that good.
It was just that he was just that good. Because that
Yeah, I
fight
mean,
looked like I thought it would, honestly.
Let
it,
her finish, Mr. Will.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I want to first, I'm going to humble myself, Squeeze. I apologize to you, my king. I apologize to you, my king, because I gave you a hard way to go.
Mm.
I
I
did.
ain't apologizing to him. I'm gonna stuff his ass with pizza all next week.
Mm.
Oh
Well, you know I'm
yeah.
in camp, so you ain't gonna do that. But go ahead, Miss Lloyd.
But I just wanted to come on here and congratulate Bud, but still let y'all know I'm still Team Spence regardless. And hey, senior,
What's going on, Miss
and
Lloyd?
I Coach Kenny, Coach Calvin, I was wearing them to death yesterday. And my guy, Coach Hunt, on here, Mr. Will.
Yes. How you doing,
Okay.
Miss Lord?
Well, I'm gonna let y'all go because I
All
got
right.
a flight to take out, but I'm just
All right.
visiting some friends right
We,
now.
hey, we love you, Miss Lloyd, and we appreciate everything you do for the gym, how you speak up for the fighters, how you speak up for the coaches,
Yes.
and being an advocate for the gym. We love you so much. Take care of your health. Have a blessed day.
You too. I'll see y'all in the gym next week.
All
All
right,
right,
see
Miss
you, Miss
Lloyd.
Lord.
All right, love y'all.
Love you.
Love you
Take care.
too.
Now, go ahead, Mr. Will. What you were saying, Mr. Will?
No, I was just saying that a little thing to look at in microcosm was how Spence went right over to him as soon as the bell rang and punched him in the mouth. I took that as a good sign. I said he ain't shy of him, and it was all downhill after that for my man. Because
Yeah,
I don't know if anybody expected that. I mean, he stepped to him. He just stepped
Uh,
straight to him, and
right,
I think that kind of
right.
took Spence heart. You know.
Whoever don't expect something like that, it just don't know boxing. You train to do that. Getting out for it, you know.
Yeah. Well, yeah. What I'm thinking, I think a lot of people thought Crawford was going to be playing defense all night. That's what I think from the way
He
people were talking.
counterpunch sharp, man.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure.
Senior Cobbs. What's up, all access? All access.
Man,
What's up, y'all?
Got the family. They go enjoy some crabs, man.
That'll work.
Sus, what's on
What's
your
up,
mind,
Groovy? Hey,
baby?
baby.
Hey, senior.
No, man. Man. Shout out to Bud, man.
Yeah.
That's all you can do. Shout out to
Take
It's
that
Bud, man,
coming.
because he
it's
do.
okay, senior.
I
It's not
appreciate that.
okay, but it's not okay.
It's gonna be all
Anytime
right.
you got Mr. Wilden crawled out the woodworks, he made sure he was on the show today. If he ain't
Yes,
did no
sir.
other show, he was gonna be on this show.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You
He
right.
made
No,
Graylin
you
put
know what I mean? It's cool.
on.
What you say,
You
Kenny?
say what?
He
You got.
made Senior on shades this morning. Got him looking like Teddy Pendergrass on this motherfucker.
Yes,
No,
sir.
no, no,
Ah.
I got shout out the truck. I got my truck gear on, man. Just trying to put it
Oh
all
man,
together, looking nice with
But
the family.
that's right.
No, man, Squeeze was right. That's the one thing you kept saying consistently is
yeah, for
levels.
sure.
And
Yeah,
Bud showed that it's levels.
yeah,
Bud
It's
executed
levels.
perfectly.
I thought
Yeah.
And
Spence was
yeah.
gonna be
also
able
pay
to.
attention to this.
I thought
He
Spence
did
was gonna
not
be
take
able to
not
come
one
forward
step
and
back.
deliver pressure.
What you say, senior?
I thought Spence was gonna be able to come forward. I thought Spence was gonna be able to come forward and apply pressure to Bud.
No, that
Bud was
punch in
just
the mouth
Bud.
on the bell changed that tactic.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, when he felt like when he felt that power, he started stepping back. I'm like, oh my gosh.
What Mike Tyson said, everybody got a plan until they get punched in the mouth. That was truly
He
applied
got his big
last
on.
night.
I got mine on. He for returning.
Also, peep this. Peep the game real quick. Crawford stayed in the southpaw stance, so his
Yeah.
power hand could be his front
I
hand.
know.
He
I
didn't
know.
switch
I
it
said
off.
that too.
He didn't
Yeah.
take not one step back.
Yeah.
Whenever he felt his
Yeah.
whenever he felt Spence's glove touch his body, he shot right off. He was catching and shooting. He
Yeah. That's
stepped
what
into his
it is.
punches, but he didn't smother himself neither, so he could get his counter shots off.
His range was beautiful all night.
Beautiful, and he stayed balanced. He kept his feet under his body.
Yes. Yes.
Crawford looked amazing last night,
All
man.
night. Yeah, it was just that was the excellence of execution, is what you call that.
Yes.
All right,
Was,
Mr. Will. All right, Mr. Will. Nobody want to hear all that terminology. Nobody want to hear all that terminology, Mr. Will.
There you go. Let's go, man. You won't be wearing shades for a reason. You want shades on for a reason. That's what I want to know.
oh my gosh. But hey, yo, I'm gonna get off here real quick. I just want you to know.
Hey,
Get on here real quick. Thank y'all, Rize fam. Thank y'all for always supporting me. Remember, at this amateur junket, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. This is just for the experience. Get ready
Graylin.
to go pro by the end of the year, the beginning of next year.
What's up, man?
I am the new era of women's boxing. Remember that.
All right, we looking forward to it. Keep working hard. Stay focused.
For real.
Thank you.
You
Thank
welcome.
y'all.
There you go.
See y'all later.
All right, see.
I gave Rize an hour, right? So somebody else is calling me to come on. Is that cool, Graylin?
Yeah.
Damn, like, we gonna have an extended show today.
I had to ask, man.
You mean we gonna have an extended show today? You ready to roll out on us? Anytime Squeeze gonna stay like you ready to roll out?
Look, I just asked you, didn't I?
Damn, I'm saying now we only allowed an hour. Some nights we go over. Damn,
I want to be disrespectful.
So Spence took an L and I gotta take an L. So Spence took an L and Rize gotta take an L. That's what you're telling me.
I want to be disrespectful. I had to ask.
We rocking out a little bit this morning, man.
Squeeze gonna be on for 2 more hours. I'm coming right back.
No, that's crazy, Coach Kenny.
Oh man.
I tell you, boy, he had to get me.
Hey, Squeeze.
No, what's up, champ?
You was right, Squeeze.
You know,
only thing about it, like,
no, go ahead, finish, champ.
I can't hear you.
I said, go ahead, finish.
No, I just think you was right, and like, you was right. I was watching that fight, like, after the fight. How do you feel about Spence after the fight?
First of all, how I feel about him is that Number one, personally, just my opinion, I think he overlooked Bud in the worst way. He didn't give Bud the respect that he's supposed to give him, Bud. I don't know what he's seen and what he was thinking, but he got answered very quick when that bell rung. It's okay to have confidence, but have some respect in that confidence. I think he came out reckless. He reached across his body. I broke it down. He reaches across his body too much, and I said that's not gonna work with Bud.
Plain and simple.
He took
When
he
you
took he took
got
a lot. He took a lot of punches out of position. I ain't like that. He took a lot of punches. He took a lot of punches out of position to where though he was reaching. His feet wasn't up on. Oh man, like all the shit that we argued and debated about, he showed why we argued and debated about it.
that jab did all that, but this is the thing, y'all, with Spence. When you got the hammer, everything around you looks like a nail, and that's where the problem came in. Like you just said, Squeeze, he was underestimating, probably.
Yeah, but I've been saying me and
Health
you.
wise, how did you feel about Earl?
Health wise, put it like this: he didn't get out of the ring as healthy as he was when he got in. In other words, what I'm saying, some residual damage could have been done last night. We got to see if he continues to fight. I got to see his next fight to see how he looks then. If it's not
Yeah,
against Crawford.
we gotta see his comeback, definitely. Smoothie King, right back at you. But then I gotta put this up because this guy came to the gym every day, hassling me, talking trash. But I gotta give it to him. He called me last night, gave me my props, gave me my flowers. Brother Kareem Hassan, thanks for the support. Big love to everyone. You was right, Squeeze.
Yeah. But
Man.
oh no,
Hey,
fellas,
one more question.
Mhm.
One more question. Bud versus the Charlo brother. What's your feelings now?
Same result.
Same result. Same result. He too.
Too
I, I,
crafty. Too
I,
crafty.
I said it. Me and Mr. Will said it. He's saying again. I'm standing by. These are basic fighters. They north and south.
Yep.
They only gonna be
Yep.
guys that's gonna be standing there for
Yep.
Castano. Castano gave Charlo problems.
Yep.
He gave him trouble, but Bud ain't gonna fight him like Castano did. He gonna counter punch the hell out of him, hurt him, and get him out of there. Bud a hell of a finish.
That was a great fight, though, y'all. That's why I could not miss the
That's
opportunity today.
that's why I said like even last night like he ain't even want to finish him.
No, it was just a professional prize fight. It was just a upper level, whatever. I mean, it doesn't get any better than that. It was a clinic, really.
That's
It
what I
was a
said. He
clinic.
opened up that clinic. Grab your notepad. Why this youngin?
Mm, mm, mm.
Bella
He was talking
Ariella, how you
crazy.
doing, Team Spence?
He was talking trash to the Charlo brother all night. Every time he knocked Bud down, he go over there and talk to the Charlo brother.
Mm. Did you see the look on the Charlo brother face though when he was sitting in the audience the whole fight? It looked
Mm-hmm.
like a still picture. He didn't move. Look at it. When you see that fight again, watch how he did not move. His head was just in one position. He looked like he was in a trance.
I mean, he in his defense, he ain't another chip, bro.
Wow.
He had a heck of a weekend. So you know what I mean, but
Everybody saying,
it was all in
everybody
all.
saying, where's Senior at? Y'all the same ones was Earl Spence too. Don't do that. I ain't gonna let y'all do that.
That's right.
No, y'all, Senior
Right
Earl
here.
Spence, he's still an Earl Spence fan. Y'all was Earl Spence fans too.
Yeah.
and y'all on here saying where's Senior at. Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Stay by y'all guy. I told Senior if Bud would have lost, I still would have been on here. I'm not a sore loser. He on here. You know, a lot of people calling me last night. Squeeze, you was right. Everything you said came to fruition. I'm telling everybody out my mouth right now. I'm just amazed how he did it. I didn't know how he was going to do it. That was atrocious.
Yeah.
I thought we was going to get a barn burner back and forth. That's what I wanted to see.
A barn burn. That's what I was looking for.
I wanted to see a barn burner.
Nah, that was as one-sided as one side can get.
I'm happy, but I'm not too happy because I wanted to see my boy get pushed. I wanted to see Bud get pushed so he could show everybody, but Bud came out with not a scar on him.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Looked like somebody stepped on Earl face with high heel shoes on.
Woo.
Don't do that, man. My man was looking like Martin when he fought Tommy the Hitman.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he
that's
was.
That's another reason why. That's why I was asking about his health because you know what I mean. Like people were saying stuff about his speech in the post conference. His eyes, man.
Was bad.
You know, he already got the damage. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I mean, I'm still a Spence fan. Don't get it twisted.
Well,
but I just got a lot more respect for Bud.
It got exacerbated last night. That's for sure. That damage, that hole got bigger last night, y'all.
Unheard of, motion sports, unheard of, baby. Spence seemed like he's smoking on Bud literally before the fight.
Nah, he didn't get to smoke Bud last night.
But where are these Earl Spence fans? I don't see them.
Wow.
You know they ain't gonna stand tall. You know what I mean?
Damn, with all the fans all year long, the beating I took, Bud a duck. Squeeze, you gonna be hurt. Your boy gonna get smashed. He too small. Where y'all at?
Yeah.
I told y'all, Bud was special, man. I told y'all, it's something I seen in him, yo. Bud special, man. Yeah. He's special. And I said, Earl, I like Earl too. Y'all know you don't Squeeze. You always bad talking him. No, it's levels to this. And Earl is a North and South fighter, like I told his coach on here.
Yeah.
He don't have a plan B.
Nope.
He don't have a plan C.
Nope.
Bud got an A, B, C, and D.
Yeah.
He could change levels, man. Royal Reef say Canelo gonna do Charlo the same way.
Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that.
He is.
For sure. Guess what? Texas run is over. Because they were their stars, right? Their little run is over, man.
Hey, I like it or not, Coach Squeeze going out on a limb again. Charlo going to sleep against Canelo.
Yeah. Yeah.
Charlo going to sleep. He going to sleep. He going to sleep. He don't have enough experience.
Hey, Squeeze.
Yeah.
I don't mean to cut you off. Let me ask you something real quick. I be getting them confused. Which one got slapped by a plant? Jamel or Jamal?
Jamal.
That was
Jamal.
Oh, okay. So that's not the one that's fighting Canelo. Jamal fighting Canelo. All right. Because I already say, like, you know, the one thing we always talk about on here is when you get slapped. Your reaction when you get slapped. And you know that joke when the big Charlo got slapped, he took a step back, turned around, and put his hands up. I was like, oh, he ain't got no dog in him.
Yeah, I saw that too. That's same thing. Not that crazy guy. I was like, nah. So that shows you right there. That shows you right there. Both of them showed you they got some give in them.
Man, thanks for the love, Thomas Hill in the Cash App.
Appreciate you.
Cal out, cool it. I am the real Israel. Thank you. I appreciate it. I definitely got to get some more stuff for the kids at the gym on the smoothies.
But fellas, when y'all get a
Richie,
chance,
baby, I got you, Richie, baby.
I was gonna tell y'all when y'all get a chance, go on TikTok and look at what I posted yesterday. Real short. And you go on Verbal
What,
Jazz with Mr. Will on
what you
TikTok.
go
And
on TikTok, Mr. Will?
why'd I go on there?
What you go?
Huh?
I said, what you doing on TikTok?
Yeah, I know a little something, I do a little something sometimes. Not much.
Smoothie King. Right back at you with another one. Ronnie Johnson. Hey, Coach Squeeze, you called it. I wanted Earl to win. You took a lot of bullshit from everyone, but you called it, my brother. See, that's what I'm talking about. People coming through, man, showing the Smoothie King love, manning up with their shit, yo. That I said it before. I said if Earl do go back and watch the episodes. I said if Earl do Bud Greasy, I gotta bow down
Yeah,
to him.
of course.
I gotta give Bud Earl his spots.
Yeah.
He the real deal. He just showed me. I
So where do
said
you
it out my
where do you
mouth.
where do you rank Earl in the 147 division now?
Ooh,
Number
that's a good
two,
question,
yeah,
Spence.
Ben ranked him.
You still give him number two?
Yup,
Okay,
yup.
oh, that's respectable.
Earl
That's
eats
respectable.
everybody else. Earl eats everybody else. Earl eats everybody else. That's not gonna change. Right now, today, Earl's number two. We was fighting for 1 and 2 spot. The last night was the fight for 1 and 2 spot. Earl number two. Earl number two. Can't take that from me. He
Yeah,
number
no,
two.
Mm.
that's respectable. That's respectable.
Yeah, fellas, but I gotta start getting myself together for work and stuff. But look, y'all have a great week. Stay safe, and it's always a pleasure. Y'all know that. I love y'all. Y'all take care of
My week
yourself.
rough.
Stay
My week
strong,
rough already.
and I will definitely see be on soon, right, with y'all some more. But
All right,
thank
love you
you,
too, Mr. Will.
everybody. All
Take
right,
take care of yourself.
hey,
Be safe
y'all,
out there today.
y'all too. I don't hear singing, but it's all good. Yeah.
I said, my week gonna be rough. I was talking a lot of trash. I gotta eat a lot of crap. My
Yeah.
week,
No,
my week gonna be rough.
But look, it take a big man to admit that, man. But
yeah,
see,
yeah.
it's like this, man. Just keep your words soft and sweet, and
No,
they're easier to
no,
digest. They're
No,
easier to
I gotta talk my
digest.
trash.
hey, no. He's supposed to do that. You supposed to stand behind your guy. You supposed to talk
Yeah.
shit. That's what makes
I
this.
know. I'm just messing with them.
Yeah, no, I ain't talking
Yeah,
about you, Mr. Will. I'm
yeah,
just talking
yeah.
about in general.
In general,
This what I'm being
I,
respectful in my rebuttal.
yeah,
This what makes this thing.
yeah. It
I'm
was a
just
beautiful
happy
thing.
the fight happened.
Look, that was an event, y'all. That wasn't even a fight. That was an event last night, man. That was one for the time capsule. That was a time capsule fight I always talk about. That was a time capsule fight. That was historic. Man, the streets were empty last night. Everybody was in the house watching that fight somewhere.
All right, Mr. Will, have a good
No,
one, man.
y'all too, fellas. I'll talk
Yes,
to y'all
sir.
later. See.
Yes, sir. Um, see, he ain't no sore loser. Motion Sports. He on here. He on here. I heard
I'm right
baby.
here.
He on
I'm
here.
right here.
He on here. He eating this
I'm
humble
on
pie.
here.
It don't taste good, but he eating it. 402 Trina in the building. Omaha, Nebraska, Team Crawford. Alexis McDonald. Congrats,
I ain't
Coach
never heard that
Squeeze.
name before.
Alexis McDonald. Congrats, Coach Squeeze. You was right. Miss Arena. Lofton. I'm eating my humble pie. Thanks, Miss Arena. That's all I do. The same way y'all beat me up about my boy ducking. I told y'all he wasn't ducking. It was about the Benjamins, and y'all swore me down. Like I said, man, Bud the real deal. Al Money 231. Man drowned. Cap season. What up, Rize? How y'all like that one? Sided ass whooping. You already know how I like it. Ricky Hamilton. I'm drinking Budweiser all day. Um, okay, thank you, Motion Sports. I had Spence but I liked both fighters. You did say that, but you was more Spence. You was more Spence, I heard of, baby. Don't even do it. You was more Spence. Cam Estrada, where's Senior at? Where's Senior at? Where's Senior at? Yeah, he here, champ. He here. BTGGTV. Bud took it easy out of respect.
I'm telling you, Squeeze. I'm telling you, Squeeze. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like he definitely carried him. He carried him. He definitely could have did him dirty.
Boxing dead. Squeeze for president. Thanks, champ. Manish Gurung 05. Smoothie King over the moon. Let me bring him in. I'ma sit back on this one. I'ma let him do his thing. My brother from another mother, but with my nephew, you know what I mean, from another crew. You know what I mean? Let me bring him in. Always having us looking fly and flashy at the fights, man. God bless your family, brother. And I got another brother coming in. Another one of our biggest podcasters, Earning Land. I'm gonna bring y'all in. We got a couple coming in, so let's make sure we not talking over each other and we working together. Maurice Jones in the building. 4 corners boxing. 12 rounds of boxing.
What's up, family? Peace and blessings. How you
Hold
guys
on.
doing today?
Hold on. Pound for pound boxing talk in the building.
Rize family, good morning. Good morning. Go ahead,
All
Maurice.
right.
What's going on, brother?
Hold on.
We
Hold
don't
on.
talk to no dot.
Hold on. You know that pound for
Don't
pound.
talk to
Come
no
on
dot.
up, champ. If
it ain't gonna show tape,
6'8"
you know the rules.
in the building. 6'8" in the building.
Pound for
What up,
pound,
what
what's
up,
up,
what up?
brother? Peace and
Squeeze,
blessings, King.
baby.
All
I,
right. This
I ain't
how
gonna.
we gonna do. Hold on. This is how we gonna do this. Cause I want all of y'all to get some rhythm. All right. Maurice Jones was in here first. Let's go, Maurice.
First and foremost, Senior. When I see you this weekend, we're gonna take a shot together to humble our pain that we received last night.
I need a triple.
We can work that. We work that out, man. Just tell me you want darker light. First and foremost, Uncle Squeeze. Homage. Pay when it's due. I'm a Spence fan, man. And I'm going to stand on my square. That's a bad man. That's a bad man. Don't mention his name. Don't utter his name. Don't even say the word Bud. Don't even say Mud. It's too close to Bud. Don't even say Mud. It's too close to Bud.
Thank you.
It's too close. Don't even say the letter T. Don't say the letter B. Anything involving his initials, leave him alone. But at the end of the day, we as Bison fans got what we wanted. We got to see 2 of the best fighters in the world go at it.
No, we didn't.
2 of the best in that weight class.
I ain't get what I wanted.
No. Let's see me and you both. We got to see them fight. That's the whole thing. We got to see them fight. It was just at the end of the day, it's levels. It's levels. And Spence just wasn't the better man at all that night. He just wasn't nowhere close near Bud at all. It's reasons why Bud did what he did in other weight classes. It's reasons why Bud is that guy. And a lot of people avoided fighting Bud. Like we said, we had to fight for number 1 and 2, and when it's all said and done, Spence is number 2 at 147, and Bud is the guy at 147. Plain and simple. Me, honestly, I don't want to see a rematch. I don't think a rematch is going to change the outcome. Like the saying says, you can't change a zebra stripes. You can't change what's already embedded in Earl's game. His footwork was off. His timing was off. He looked slower. His punches wasn't as properly. He was doing a lot of lunging on the body shots, which you noticed when he did a lot of lunging. Bud changed. He shifted and he caught him with the overhand right. He caught him with the 2-1, like Ruby said. That was his first knockdown. So once that knockdown came apart, you seen the mental aspect that happened with Spence, because we gotta we have to be realistic. Spence never been dropped in his career. Last night was the first time. It didn't happen one time, two times, three. It happened four times.
Damn.
He, he got dropped four times in that fight. And sometimes, like you guys know, being in the gym, being around fighters, the best thing you got to do, you got to save a fighter from themselves. Spence was willing to die on that shield last night. He was willing to be carried out. That's how much he has to prove. And it's also part of his culture, being a man from Jamaica. They prideful. He's like, nah, you got to break me. Well, everything he said that he was going to do to Bud did it to him. He broke his will, took his will. He beat him like his child. And shout out to Coach Bomac, man, because the game plan was phenomenal. He don't get enough credit for being the coach that he is as well. I feel like he's a very underrated coach, as well as Coach Kenny and Coach Calvin. They don't get their respect and their due diligence. But now you gotta respect him. You gotta put him in that name. You gotta put his name in a jar as being one of the best coaches in boxing. But yeah, great night of the boxing fans won and squeeze. Listen, man, you just keep smiling, man, because your boy got it, man. He got it. And senior man, just text me when you want the white or dark, because we just gonna, we gonna celebrate. But listen, the better guy won. That's all I can say. And Bud's a bad man. Period.
Thank
Peace,
you,
y'all.
Terrance. Peace. Pound for pound boxing. What it do?
Appreciate you, Maurice.
The Rize family. Good morning on this beautiful Sunday.
Good morning, brother.
Good morning. Yes, it is a good morning, man. First of all, I really just everything aside, I really hope that Earl Spence recovers. I hope that he's okay mentally and physically and spiritually. I hope that everything's all right with that young man. Boxing talk, Bud is on a different level. And I don't know if you remember, everybody and like nobody really expected it to go the way it went. But even like me, just know, because I had Bud going in. I said Bud by stoppage too, not knockout, but stoppage. I didn't think he was gonna lace him with one punch, but I thought he was gonna stop him. Everything Bud did was better than Spence. When they said he wasn't gonna be able to walk Spence down, when people played it out as can he move around for 12 rounds, he was walking Spence down. When people was talking about Spence's jab, he took away Spence's jab and came with his. And even when he didn't take away Spence's jab, you just saw that he was catching him in between his jab. When Spence would throw a jab, he would pop him, bow, back up, bow, back up,
Mm.
walking him down with the jab, And then you talk about the ring generalship. I mean, the defense, how he was just catching, moving. It was like an old school, I'm going to beat you down in front of your block. Like, everything was just bad. Like, Spence really couldn't do nothing with him. And I don't think it was – I just think they had the wrong game.
That was a good analysis.
Even,
Come on, pound for pound.
you said what?
No, he said that was a good analogy.
Yeah, no, I mean, really, like everything where they said, the switching and he can't stay southpaw with him, everything people said he couldn't do or he wouldn't do, he did, and he did it to the extreme. Like Floyd versus Gotti, too viciously in the projects. Like, that was bad. And it just came down to everything. You saw that he was faster than him. You saw that he was stronger than him, pushing him off, walking him down. His jab was more effective. Hooks was more effective. Defense, footwork, to the point where he was doing stuff, man, he was catching him off the rope with an uppercut. Bow, sit down. Now get back up and let's continue.
Objection. He pandering. Objection.
All right, y'all. Let's let 6'8". Welcome to the champ. Let's 6'8". Let's hear his take on what he saw last night. What's going on, good brother? God bless you and your family. And be careful out there and keep shooting for the stars. You got the floor, 6'8".
Squeeze. We let him know, man. From day one. I told you. He ain't never faced nobody with no power. Like, I never seen him face nobody with power. It was too easy to call. Errol don't got no power like that. Yeah, he got power to people who just gonna stand there and let him hit like a punching bag. But Crawford is not about to stand there like no punching bag. The fight was too easy to call. I say he gonna get knocked out in the second round. He might get knocked out in the fourth round. The fight might get stopped at the seventh. But they stopped the fight in the ninth. I already had it all called up. It was too easy. It was looking like Tank Davis out there. How he was doing Ryan, you ask me. But it was a little more worse, like them knockout wise. But he hooked that boy good, man. Ain't nobody mess with that man. None of them boys can pack power. And that Inoue fight, I don't see how people was hating on Inoue. That boy pack power. Foe don't pack no power. That's a problem. And your boy Spence is tailor made for styles like Floyd Mayweather. You see Floyd, that's why Floyd Mayweather hung it up. He can beat them type of people up all day. People just get blocked, you know what I'm saying? Go to the body, go to the head. But people who got power, Tank Davis, them peoples are problems. They problems, bro. I don't know that Shakira, the dude keep putting that Shakira versus Tank. Shakira gonna get knocked out, man. He not ready for that, man. He need to stay in their lane. They don't pack no power. They don't pack no power, man. But I'm gone. I just want to say, Squeeze, we was on their head with that. Remember I told you, only fight I really see a problem with Crawford is going to be Tank. I don't really see nobody. Boot's going to get washed up, too. He ain't ready, man. They need to stop putting that boy in just put respect on Bud's name for now on. All respect.
Definitely.
All respect. Senior. I don't
Hey,
want to hear no more hate, man. Southpaw TV, too, man. I want to hear all respect, man. I love all y'all channels, man. Ain't no hate to none of y'all.
Hey,
Yup.
Rod. Hey,
Peace and love, though.
Much love, 6'8". Thank you, baby.
For sure. And you see, I lost my voice, man. That boy Crawford's putting it on that boy, baby.
6'8". Hey, 6'8". Thank you, baby.
Show, hey.
Yo, can I ask you
Yay,
something?
baby.
Y'all got it. I can't know.
All right, 6'8".
All right, man.
See you round downtown.
Hey,
You say what, Pound?
Can I ask him something, Smoothie King and Senior? 6'8".
Yeah.
After seeing what you saw yesterday, do you want to see the rematch?
No, I love Spence too much for that, man. Spence
That's
my
how
boy.
I feel. That's
Yup.
how
I
I
don't
feel.
want to see no rematch.
Yeah,
He don't deserve it. He need to. I don't even want to see him fight nobody with no power. Like, I don't want to see him fight Ennis, Boots Ennis. It's going to be a problem. He need to go fight Thurman or somebody.
Damn.
For real, it's going to be a problem. Going to 154 is going to be a problem, too, because you got that look, what's my man's name who, Charlo just ducked? He a problem. That little, from overseas, he's going to be a problem, man. He got power. But all right, man. I'm in the room with y'all.
All right, 6'8". Thanks for your input, brother.
For sure.
Would you like to see that?
Do I want to see the rematch?
You want to see them running back at 154?
That's what you just asked me?
Yeah, 154.
Yeah.
You want to see him running back?
Yeah, I want to see it. Yeah, I want to see him running back.
You think that he'll make adjustments?
I definitely want to see one thing. I think he's gonna have to make the adjustment. He's gonna have to. Like, that's why I want to see him running back. I want to see.
What you think Q gonna have to do different to beat Bud Crawford at 154? Like, what did you say? Like, yo, if he would have had better defense, so if anything, if you could say 154, if he do this, he has a better chance of beating Bud Crawford.
Man, listen.
What you asking, Senior, that?
Yeah, well, I was asking because everybody, like, you had already said, oh, that you don't want to see it. But if you wanted to see it, even if you wanted to see it at 154, let's say they did run it back, what would you see as a Bud fan to be like, yo, Spence do this? Bud.
Well, at 154, yeah, at
154.
I don't even think really. To me, they just gonna be a little bigger. a little more stronger. I think it's gonna hurt Spence more because he's gonna be slower. He might gas a little sooner. But Spence's biggest thing, and I say it all the time, he reaches across his body when he take that left to the body. You're not gonna be able to do that with excellent counter punching. That's what make Tank so great. Tank catch you in the middle of punching. Yo, that shit hard to do, yo. I be trying to do that shit when I be
So the,
sparring in the gym. Yo, timing is everything.
Because you know what? Because the big thing about it at the end, what he was saying and what Derek James repeated, and I think he just repeated because Earl said it. Earl said my timing was off. And I don't think it was the timing. First of all, I think Bud did everything better. I don't think it was the timing was off. I think that Bud's timing was on. I don't think it was an issue with timing because it's not like he was throwing shots and missing them. Like he was missing his time. Bud was just timing everything he was doing. He was getting time. So I don't personally. I don't know if they.
no, he Spence shot a jab in the third round, right?
Mm,
And Bud wasn't even there no more. I seen it. Like, I was like, oh shit! Like he shot the jab and Bud wasn't even there no more. Bud already stepped around him. You see what I'm saying? It was gone. So like, I mean, it just that's not the Spence that I'm accustomed to seeing. So I just want to see what adjustments they make because that's obviously his next fight. I want to see what he do his next fight. And if it gotta be Bud, we're gonna find out like what
he
it
said it's
is.
gonna be. He said he's running. He said he's running. He said he's running it back, and he won it at 154. That's what he said.
All right, y'all. Let me bring in our next family in the chat. One of our biggest supporters, man. Our stand-up guy. Let's bring him in. He been waiting patiently in the rafters. Thomas Hill in the building.
Salute to the Rize family,
My
man.
God.
Salute to Tim Stoudemire, Rick Tim's up in the building. Drink more water if he up in here. Salute to you, Squeeze, Mr. Will. I want to say one thing, man. I didn't expect to see what I saw, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't expect total domination by either of those fighters. I thought that Spence would end up breaking him down in later rounds and maybe getting a stoppage. But what I saw was worse than Mayweather Gotti. So if anybody, with all due respect to Mayweather and Gotti, Spence is a much better fighter than Gotti ever was. And what 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 Bud did to Spence, I've never seen in my life. Like he was like Neo, and Spence was Mister Smith or Agent Smith. Man, it was sitting there watching punches go, pop, 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 and he was hitting him flush with everything, and he just dismantled him. Like he had no clue of what to do. He couldn't make any adjustments. He couldn't listen because he couldn't even find his footing. His footing was on shaky ground from the opening bell. And all he did was just in the opening bell was watch his time. And I was telling my family, I'm like, yeah, he gauged his timing. As soon as he gauged his time, and he gonna start popping, man. Cause he's looking shaky and he's reaching too much. And sure enough, it just started. Once it started, it was like quicksand. The more he moved, the more he fell deeper and deeper into that rhythm. So I've never seen that in my life. I've never seen a top contender get dismantled ever in a fight without him having some say in it. Spence was thoroughly beaten. The rematch, I don't even really want to see. I think Spence need to take time to get himself together. He didn't look good coming into that fight. He didn't look good going out of that fight. And Crawford is everything as advertised. I cannot take nothing
Hey,
away from Crawford. He made that look really easy.
somebody said in the chat, Sackmar01 said, Fanon don't know what to do. He was bashing my boy every morning about that duck stuff. Every morning. I ain't seen him yet. Is he still on the air? Did
Hey,
Fanon still got a show?
hey, but see, now
Don't do
that's
my
a
guy
different
like that.
that's a
Don't do my
different
guy like
subject, right?
that like that.
No, Thomas Hill. Let me give me a minute. Does Fanon still have a show? Um, Fanon, I'm looking into the camera. Look into my eyes. When it comes to boxing, I bleed, eat, and that. I'm telling you now, it's nothing personal with me. If I seen the attributes that Earl possessed was going to be Bud, I'd have said it. But I did not
Caught it.
see it. I did not see it. Bud is levels to this. You got to know what you watching. You got to know what you watching. And he did. I'm surprised the way he did it.
Yeah, it
I
was
had
shocking. I
Bud
was
for the knock. I had Earl for the knockout, and I had Bud for the unanimous decision. But I did say Bud could knock him out if he catch him in between his punches.
oh,
But I
most
wasn't swearing on no knockout. I mean, he totally did him dirty. Go ahead, Thomas Hill.
no, you're absolutely correct. I mean, like I
So
said, in my lifetime, I didn't watch a lot of
I knew
fights.
it wasn't going to the card. I was telling everybody it wasn't going to the card.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
said that.
I didn't think it was going to the cards, and I also thought that if it was going to be a knockout, it was going to be early by Crawford, late by Spence. All that I saw was early domination from the opening bell. Like nothing Spence threw. Well, a couple of shots maybe landed flush, but everything else he was catching on the gloves, the arms, everything,
You got
high, low.
you got
He was like 3 steps ahead.
only
Hold
thing,
up.
Thomas, you
Oh,
gotta
hell no.
understand
Hold up.
them right
No,
them
I got to put this one up. No, hell no. Hell no. Smoothie King, right back. This motherfucker right here. Excuse my language. Mean old bitch in the building. Mean old bitch in the building.
Oh
Squeeze.
my
I
God.
don't even want to see a rematch. And that's my own boy. No disrespect to you. You talk the most trash to me more than senior. You called me in front of the gym. You ran me down. I told you, Mino, stick to being a bodyguard where you best at. Lead a box in the cold squeeze.
No,
Stop. I'm surprised you all here. I'm surprised. You the main one. Go ahead. I had to get that off my chest.
no.
Excuse me
King,
for
King
my
actually had to
language.
say,
Excuse me
I
for
was
my
just
language, y'all. I mean, they gave me the blues, Thomas Hill. They gave me
oh
the
no, no.
blues.
Yeah. A lot of people, I will admit that during the build up of the fight, it was a lot more disrespect getting hurled at Bud fans. It almost reminded me of the Tank Devin situation from the opposite end, as far as the way that people would hurl, like disrespect and stuff like that. I'm not about that because I'm a boxing fan first. So I understand that in that ring, anything can happen. But what I saw, I did not expect. And from here on out, I give nothing but props to my man Crawford because he did what I've never seen before. And I just wanted to say that. I wanted to say shout out to him and his team, his gym, to the people that support him because you guys stood by your guy and he stood tall in that. And he didn't back down. He dictated everything. He manipulated the fight from the opening bell, and I was impressed. I was very impressed. There's nothing I have bad to say about his performance. I don't want to see no rematch.
No, but like I say, I've been calling it when I heard this matchup, man. And the way they was talking bad about Bud, he too small, he too light in the ass, he fighting a bunch of nobodies, he fighting a bunch of cab drivers. I mean, every day I went at the gym, the coaches, people came in the gym. Y'all don't understand the beating I took, man.
Hey,
Squeeze, you gonna be disappointed. Bud a duck. If you was watching the show for the last year, they've been talking about Bud a duck.
and
Squeeze, you done lost all your mind.
and squeeze,
Where y'all at?
squeeze.
Where?
Exactly what you're talking about. That's exactly what Bud said at the press conference. He said everywhere I would go, people were saying I was scared, I was ducking, I fought nobody. They was discrediting all my wins, and that's what I feel like played a big part in the fight too. Because, and I want to get y'all opinion because these are opinions. Squeeze, do you feel like Bud wanted to? He could have got Earl out there
before? If yes, why do you think he made it last? First, do you think he could have got him out of there quicker? You do think so? Why do you think he made it last?
The answer to your question, yes, he could have got him out of there around the fifth or sixth round. To be honest with you, the first knockdown in the second round, I looked at the look on Earl's face. I said, "Oh, he shook. He felt that power." And from second round on, he was stagnated, reaching. He was discombobulated. Bud hurt him let him feel the power in the second round. And yes, the answer to your part two question, he could have got him out of there early. Why he didn't? He wanted to punish him. He knew he had him. He was just waiting. He wanted to show the critics that this guy that y'all said was God, at 147, wasn't what he said he was. He punished him. He gave him a Coach Calvin. He punished him.
You got your keys?
That's exactly what I feel like happened. My opinion. I feel like he could have got him
I ain't want to be blocked in. That's why I pull right here.
out of there, but he chose
Can you
not
see right here?
because the fight talked about for so long, and there's been so much downplaying, discrediting, disrespecting, and all of this. So I feel like he really wanted to make it back. This isn't a lucky knockout punch. I'm gonna show everybody.
No, I'm just pulling right there. You don't got to get it.
And he bragged it, and I feel like even when the ref stopped it, I feel like he still wasn't really even pressing it. Like he was bopping him, but wasn't like how he rushed Kell Brook. Wasn't like how he was on top of Sean Porter. He was just boom, 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 back up, and the ref was like, "It was over."
Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Another one of these ones that beat me down, mock me. Y'all, look at the talent. Don't go off your feelings. I kept telling y'all, talent-wise, he wasn't in Bud class. I kept begging y'all. I even begged y'all to let Friday to come over. I said, come over to Team Crawford. I gave y'all one last day. And y'all stayed on the Titanic ship and y'all went down. We're going to visit y'all remains because you know they can dive down there and see that crash. Brambo, thanks for the 5-piece McNugget. Hats off to Coach Squeeze. He called it from the jump. Can't lie. I was a little hurt. Down Spence. That boy Bud was highly conditioned with elite skill. Thank you, Brambo. I appreciate that, being the man about it. And standing by y'all got.
And I respect Earl because after the fight, they asked Earl, and you know they always try to give leeways, but the first thing Earl said was the better man won tonight. And they even tried to give. Do you think the 15-month layoff had a part to play in this? Or was he just the better man? What Earl say? I don't got no excuses. He the better man tonight. So please spare all the wait. It didn't have to do nothing with any weight, none of that. And if y'all really feel that case, then your boy want the rematch at 154. So I want you to ride with him again, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Definitely. Real talk.
And Bud, even, and I love Bud because they asked him, yo, what about 154? He said, cool, I'm going up there anyway. It's in the contract, so we could run it back.
He want the Charlo brother. He told y'all, he said, I'm a whip. When they say squeeze, you crazy. I said, he gonna whip Earl, then he gonna go up and whip the Charlo brother. They ain't on his level. They like, squeeze, you lost your mind. Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Jalen, thanks for the 2-piece McNugget. I prefer Frank Martin over Pitbull. Next for Tank.
Derek looked hurt. And I can only imagine how you felt watching this man get done like that. That was like the Atlantic City Arturo. I mean, it was worse than Floyd Arturo, but the way they sucked the energy, the way Bud sucked the energy out of there, because it just got to a point where we was there to enjoy the fight, but it got to the point where now they're worried about Earl. Like you're worried about the dude now because he's taking punch shots, just clean, wild, back and forth, a double hook, sending him across the ring, uppercut, move off the ropes. Like, man, he showed that there was really a different level. More respect for the world to Earl, and I'm good. This thing, if they do the rematch for boxing,
Yeah,
they
it's definitely levels. It's definitely levels to it, man. Um, definitely levels to it, man. It's definitely levels. And Buzz show. I just I don't know what else to say, man.
you know what else to say? It's crazy because out of all of them, this was probably the most 50 fight I saw. Even had him losing, saying he couldn't do this, couldn't do that. What else to say is this was probably one of the best performances
Huh?
I've ever seen. He won
Huh?
every round.
Yeah.
But put the beating on somebody like that ever. Ever.
that
This
was a
was
statement. That was a statement.
We got one to that. They
Yeah,
say reserve. Them people say reserve.
that was a statement.
and it wasn't Earl
They
time.
say reserve.
Earl Settles it wasn't was off because it's not like he was missing shots and it wasn't his
What's up,
off.
my guy? How you
But
been? All
on
right, good to see
every
you.
Earl threw, but it wasn't Earl timing was off. His defense was off
We all went
because
to
he
that.
was shot in the face. When you talk about time, you talk about punch placement like a time sense.
But bottom line, he overlooked
I don't know
Bud.
where y'all want to sit.
Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Rob Laston, cold squeeze. Bud is the truth. Thanks, Big Rob. I was trying to tell you that.
Hey, Squeeze. Hey, Squeeze.
Yo,
I'm here. I try to deal with my punishment as long as possible. But I'm here, you know what I mean? Shout out to all the Bud fans. I got to go. I got to be with the family.
hey, all right. Thanks for coming in, champ. Manning up.
All right. All right.
Don't forget that bull, baby.
Mm-hmm.
I
Hey,
had to hit him. I had to hit him foul for foul.
hey, Squeak, right? Like watching the fight. What do you think? Because I got my own opinion on what I think really did it. What do you think made Bud give that advantage? We know that. I mean, you can see that everything he was doing was better, whatever. But what do you think was the biggest? Once he did that, the fight was over. Like, what did you see? Like, oh, I see him do, or did you just watch it like a good fight and then you just seen Bud out of nowhere just start smacking him all crazy?
First of all, the answer to your question, keep it simple. That fight was won outside of the ring. That fight was won outside of the ring.
Elaborate on.
Bud preparation for this fight was to the nearest highest power. Shout out to his team, like Bo Max say. We had nutritionists, strength and conditioning. The preparation for this NBA Finals, this NFL Super Bowl, this soccer league World Series, the baseball World Series. The better team was well prepared. This fight was won outside of the ring.
You know what I think? I think that, and that's good. I'm sure that definitely had a part to play. But what I don't think that it was really outside the ring, and I'm gonna say it because of this. These are world class fighters, right? These are the top two dudes. Earl, I know Derrick James was training the hell out of Earl, and Bud. If you listen out of Bud's mouth, listen. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. We doing what we always do. So this is what I mean by I think because they world class, I don't think one of them overlooked or one of them slept on it. I think if anything, even though I think Earl definitely worked hard, from what Bud say out his own mouth, he didn't do nothing different. But what I really think was the difference is because, and people mentioned it, but people really wasn't talking about it. Everything with Earl starts off the jab. He works in off the jab. Look at his jab. Perfect jab. He comes in off the jab. So once I seen him start picking that jab off in the first round, that's when I knew, me personally, that's when I knew like this, he's about to counter him. He's about to counter him. Because once he took away that jab, the best thing that Earl works in with, now what are you going to do? And people talk about the switching on that, but not you work off your jab. Everything else, that if you don't throw a jab, you throwing hooks, body shots, leaping. Everything you do is off the jab. So once he took away that jab and I peeped, and he went back to the corner, that's why it happened so fast. Because Bomac said, keep taking away that jab, and if you can, counter that shit. And that's exactly what he went in. As soon as Earl threw that jab, he came right off top. Whoop, left hand, right hand, dropped him. And from there, once he took away that jab, if you look at the other rounds, Earl didn't even want to throw a jab, and that's why he was backing up, and Bud was busting him with his jab. Once that was my thing. Once I seen him take away that jab, I said the fight is over.
Smoothie King, right back at you. Kyle Alcooda, thanks for the 20-piece McNugget, and thanks for the love and the Cash App. It was well needed. I was low on supplies for the kids, man. Smoothie program, man. This is one of my biggest supporters, pound for pound boxing, man. It really, I appreciate the donations, but really your heart, Kyle Alcooda, just when anybody think about supporting somebody else going into their hard earnings, what they put their life on the line, going out making, into the help and grace the kids at the gym, because they love the smoothies. They run me down about them, and they keep supporting this program. I can't thank you enough. I want to be doing something. I'm going to give y'all a heads up. I want to do something from me to the kids, something special. So I would be taking any support for back to school. I want to have a Smoothie King right back at you with another one. I'm making it official now. So everybody in the chat that's watching that want to support this back to school Smoothie King drive, and I will be recording the event so y'all can see where y'all donations are going at when I help these kids out for school and help the parents out. So I want to take care of all our kids in the gym. This is for the kids in the gym, from the pee-wees on up to the 16 and 17-year-olds that's still in school. I want to do something special. So with y'all support, I'm going to go in my pocket too. So with y'all support, any donations that could be acquired for the school, I can start going to get the school supplies, because I see them in the stores now. Every little bit helps. So some of these parents can keep that money in their pocket and put it towards something else in the house, like a bill or something like that, or some food on the table. So I would appreciate that.
Shout out to that cause. That's beautiful. Do a lot of
Yeah,
charity.
I always come up with these things, man. Just like last year when Miss Yaya looked out for me, helped me out with some kids on the holidays and took them shopping. You know,
Wow.
I recorded the event, and then I took them out to eat afterwards. And I recorded the whole thing so she could see where her love went. But we're going to do closing arguments, pound for pound boxing. Hell of a show, man. Thanks for coming in, always showing that love, man. Chopping it up, keeping it boxing, nothing personal. People make their assessments off of personal stuff. No, I like Earl. Y'all kept saying I hate Earl. No, I don't. No, I don't. I love Earl. And like I say, Earl was my number 2 in the division. Bud was my number 1. I had my reasons. Man. And Earl, I'm going to look into I always do this. I'm going to look into Derek James. If you out there listening, they say they're going to get you on the show again. But Props out to the body of work you've done over the years. People will discredit you when you get one loss. We ain't doing that over here. You
Nah,
know,
not at all.
y'all done made plenty of money over there. You know, y'all eating good. I'm proud of what y'all have done over there. I want you to tell Earl, what don't break you make you stronger. Come
Right,
back with a vengeance, Earl.
right.
Come back with a vengeance. Wreak havoc, Earl, when you come back. Show the world that you could fall down and get back up and regain the luster that you once had. So keep your head up, brother. That's my message to you. Part of my closing argument. My second closing argument, Bud Crawford, Bo Mac, y'all promised me y'all was going to come on the show. Y'all shouted me out 4 months ago, 3 months ago. Coach Calvin, y'all owe me. Now come on the show, Bud. It's going to be your first loss. The Smoothie King getting in there with you. And I'm going to make sure I use my feet on you. I'm going to make you come get it. But I ain't coming to you. But,
Closing
yeah,
argument, and this is why. And as a boxing fan, and I guess the way a lot of people reacted, I guess a lot of people are new to it. But you never know what's gonna happen in boxing. So never. And remember, these guys are world class fighters. This is what they do. They fight. Now, when you talk about this person's ducking, like Squeeze has said something about somebody else talking about eat their words and stuff, but it's like you never know what's gonna happen in these fights. And these are world class dudes. You got to give them their respect, man. They put their life on the line all the time. If you got your favorite fighter, cool. But to be saying, and then now with that display of vicious beatdown yesterday, I hope this humble a lot of people. I hope a lot of fans is more genuine now and not just keyboard warriors and just be typing hate. It's
yeah.
love over hate. We not doing hate over love today. It's love over hate only. And closing argument, man, congratulations to both of those black men, especially that black man, Terrance Bud Crawford, becoming the first two-time undisputed male world champion ever in boxing, and did it in the best fashion he could have and had his best performance on the biggest day in boxing. And the Rise
You breaking
podcast,
up.
the
You
whole
breaking
family.
up.
Don't stop. Y'all doing every day.
You breaking up.
Shout out the Rize podcast. You can hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was getting a phone call. Sorry, I was saying, two-time undisputed world champion. Shout out the Rize podcast. Shout out all the fans that bought the pay-per-view. You know what I mean? And don't ever stop, man. Y'all growing every day. And man, it was a great day of boxing. Just congratulations to Terrance Bud Crawford, #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you coming on, young black brother. Be safe out there. Be the best version of you can be. Don't worry about don't deal with the devil in one ear telling you to destroy and destruct. Keep moving forward in your life, young brother. May God bless and lay his hand over you and your family. Um, um, I'm a fan of life winning. I don't see color. I'm a fan of life winning. So with that note, shout out to them two guys last night. They made over $60 million between both of them. Really, nobody lost.
Nope.
Generational wealth. It's the Smoothie King. Right back at y'all with another one. All right, pound for pound. Much love. Appreciate you guys, man. See y'all guys on tomorrow. Y'all know Smoothie King new schedule Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays and Sundays. I love y'all. Peace and hair grease. Shout out at the News Sports Slate. I told you, I don't want to be like that. The told you so's. But everybody smash that like button. Where you Earl Spence fans at? Y'all was floodgating. We had something that came on here and paid homage and manned and women up. I would say I love you guys for that. Senior All Access came on too. He manned up. I love y'all for that. You know, stick by your fighter. I'm still an Earl Spence fan. But I just seen something in Bud that I knew Bud was just, he was different. That was just my opinion, man. And I'm glad both of them, and I pray that Earl recovery and his kids and for his family, man. God bless y'all. Peace and hair grease.